Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Juta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavangscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanitangscha Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanitangscha Guravi Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Stadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tad Bhaktaya Namo Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamajam Dadati Swapadantikam Radha Shanmukha Sangshaktim Shakhi Sangha Nivashinim Tvamahang Shatatang Bande Madhava Sraya Vigraham Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangung Langhayati Girim Yat Kripa Tamahang Bandi Paramananda Madhavam Yat Kripa Tamahang Bande Paramananda Madhavam Yat Kripa Tamahang Bande Paramananda Madhavam Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Sing Panchatattva Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Again Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare I offer my most respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of my Gurupad Padma, His Divine Grace, Srila Bhakti Rakshaka Siddhar Dev Goswami Maharaj, and humbly, with all humility, begging for his divine grace be bestowed upon me and be bestowed upon all of you. Thereafter, I offer my most respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of their divine graces, Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Thakur, Srila Abhay Charanarabinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ji Maharaj, and Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Vallabha Tirtha Goswami Maharaj, all the Guru Varga, and humbly praying for their divine grace be bestowed upon me and all of you. In conclusion, I offer my most respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of His divine grace, my Parama Guru Pada Padma, Jagat Guru Paramhamsa Kula Mukutamani Anantasya Vibhushita Acharya Bhaskar, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada, with all humility, all prostrated obeisance to his lotus feet, I am begging, humbly begging for his divine grace, divine mercy be bestowed, be showered upon me, upon all of you, assembled in this Harikatha, Krishna Katha program. Beautiful. I'm so glad to be here in this ashrama, in the woods, in the forest. So glad. Reminding me of how Muni Rishis, how the great Munis, Rishis, great devotees of Lord Krishna, also used to be residing in their Bhajana Kutir, thatched Bhajana Kutir, a natural Bhajana Kutir situated in the forest, in their ashrama situated in some forest. So, Tapobanam. Banantu Sattiko Vasha, stated in the scripture, holy scriptures, in one verse. Banantu Sattiko Vasha, Grama Vashastu Rajasha, Tamasang Duta Sadanang Mannike Tantu Nirgunam. Residing in the forest, residing or living in an ashrama situated in the forest is considered living in the mode of goodness. Of course, it is implied, understood, that living with higher spiritual temperament in the forest in relation to the supreme divine truth of life, Supreme Lord, is considered Sattiko Vasha, living in the mode of goodness. Then, said, but Gramo Vashastu Rajasha, but living in a nice town and village with some good facilities and all, which are occupying our so much time, energy also to take care of those facilities, instead of engaging in Krishna consciousness, considered kind of Rajasa, mixture with mixed type, Rajasa, Rajaguna, mixed with mode of goodness, mode of passion, a bit of mode of ignorance, or mixed rajaguna. Then said, tamosang duta sadhana. Those who live in the mode of ignorance, they are found to be living in some places where it is full of intoxications and gambling and all this kind of stuffs which dilutes our mentality. Okay. Deluding our mentality, increasing illusion. Okay. Some places of quarrels, low-class mentality. So living in that kind of places mean living in the mode of tamoguna. Tamoguna not only means just in the mode of ignorance, but also it's in the mode of negative, kind of unhealthy, evil type of environment and temperament. It's called tamo. The term tamo also means darkness. Darkness. So tamoguna represents darkness, quarreling mentality, quarreling behavior, character, some sort of malicious, evil temperament, opposed to mode of goodness, opposed to mode of illuminations of divine knowledge. Okay. So detrimental for our healthy life. That is called living in tamoguna. Overall, living in the mode of ignorance, in a gentlemanly language. Tamoguna defined in a gentlemanly language as living in the mode of ignorance. Soft, so that those who are living in that mode do not feel, oh, I'm being attacked. You are attacking me. I am living in some first-class life, very nice life with intoxication, with gambling, maybe a little sickness here and there. I like to be fighting and quarreling. It's okay. It's okay. So it's my life and you are attacking my life. Therefore, in a gentlemanly way said, mode of ignorance. But then we answer, we are not attacking you, we are not attacking you, attacking your life, we are attacking your low-class way, mean type of living lifestyle. Okay. We are actually attacking, if we criticize, while we are criticizing or attacking your lifestyle, actually we are criticizing or attacking that kind of lifestyle which is unhealthy for you, bad for you, sickly life for you. So we want to make you conscious in higher way to be living life in the higher mode of goodness. It is good for you, for your own higher good. We are attacking you. Okay, like doing surgery. Doing surgery. The qualified doctors sometimes have to do surgery in order to save the body and life. But it apparently looks like, oh, cutting the body, oh, blood, cutting the body, cruel act. It's not that. Rather, it is like it's a cruel act to be kind. It is actually becoming cruel to be kind, not being kind, so-called way to be cruel. You have to understand that. Sometimes, so when we find some good chastisement, healthy, healthy way of, how to say, some healthy way of stirring, some chastisement from the Holy Scriptures, from the Mahajanas, exalted pure devotees, exalted spiritualists, exalted pure devotees of the Lord. It is so, we have to understand, it's so good for us, it is for our own higher good. For our own higher good. Okay, doing away, in order to be doing away with our low class, evil type of life, evilly influenced, okay, badly influenced lifestyle. So, then lastly, Lord says in that verse, Banantu Sattiko Vasha Grama Vasastu Rajasha Tamasanga Duta Sadanam. And lastly, in conclusion, is saying, Mannike Tantu Nirgunam. My abode, my loka, the place of my residence, the level of my residence, in other words, my divine abode, is beyond all this sattva raja tamo gun, tamo raja sattva gun. It is simply characterized with nirgunam, nirguna character, transcendental. Nirguna means is that of divinely transcendental nature or transcendentally divine, beautiful nature. Where? In my place. On my level divine, plane of perfection. On my divine abode. It's all divinely transcendental or transcendentally divine. Living therein is the best planning, super excellent, best planning to be living the highest type of life, highest kind of life divine, ambrosial life divine. Life divine, that of ambrosial nature. Manniketantu nirgunam. My niketan means my, my loka or my abode, my living place is nirgunam, also means beyond all the limited mundane qualifications, beyond all kinds of limited mundane characters. Yeah, guna means characters, natures, which means that of immortal character, that of transcendental character means that of ever immortal character. Immortal nectarian character, nectarine character. That's the nature of my abode. Means, nirguna means devoid of all limited mundane qualities, mundane characteristics. That way. Devoid of all that. Beyond all that. Sometimes some may think, oh, the term nirgunam means devoid of qualities. Here we find some illusory qualities as sattva, raja, tamo, and Krishna's abode is that of devoid of all qualities, nirgunam, no gunam. But it means liberated, free of the limitations, free from all the limitations of this limited mundane characteristics in the form of Sattva, Raja, Tama. In that sense, devoid of all these mundane, limited mundane characters. Okay, transcending, that's existing, that's manifesting, ever manifesting, as transcendental to all limitations. That's why Nirgunam, beyond all these limited gunas. Like when sometimes we often use the term like invaluable, priceless. That doesn't mean, invaluable doesn't mean, oh, no value. Rather it means opposite way. So much is valuable in such a way, so much valuable, we cannot value it in a calculative way, transcending all the calculative ways of the values. Infinitely valuable, therefore it's called invaluable. Priceless means beyond all kinds of calculative limited price, therefore called priceless. That doesn't mean opposite way, oh, no price, cheap class, no. Opposite to that. Opposite to cheap classness, cheap class character. Okay. It is so much worthy, so much valuable, so much priceable, that one cannot give so much price. There is pricelessness, priceless. Meaning transcendental. So, I just spontaneously felt like explaining about this, coming over here amidst the forest. I have not lived in the forest for many years. So, Krishna's desire, Krishna's desire, wanting us to be engaging in His glories, in the glories of divine couple, Mahaprabhu, in this forest ashram. It's a nice, beautiful ashrama, still developing. When it will be developed, it will look more beautiful. Very nice. It will happen. Still blossoming. Will be blossomed in full bloom one day in future. Will be in full bloom, but in forest-like way, ashramic way, maintaining this forest character. Our Lord Krishna. The nature of Lord Krishna is so closely connected with Mother Earth, trees, Mother Earth, and all the nature's treasure, water, wind, singing of birds, natural animals, flowers, fruits, trees. Therefore, he is sometimes prescribed, how to say, not prescribed, he is sometimes praised as Banachari, Jamunatira Banachari, one who loves to walk in the forest, loves to have the Leela, have his play while walking in the forest of Vrindavana. Banachari, Kunja Bihari. One, the Supreme One who loves to, I repeat, the Supreme One who loves to have his Leela in the forest flower groves. Kunja Bihari. walking in the forest, playing his flute, blissfully playing his flute, walking in the forest. At every step, at his every step, means at Krishna's every step, placed on the Mother Earth, experiencing the ambrosial bliss, super excellent ambrosial bliss, by each walking step put on her heart, on her body. That's how it has been described. Vrindaranyam Sapadaраmanam Plavishad Gita Kirti Barhapiram Natabarobapu Karnayo Karnikaram Bibhradbasham Kanakakapisham Vaijayanti Chamalam Bibhradbasham Kanakakapisham Vaijayanti Chamalam Randhan Venu Radhara Shudhaya Purayan Gopa Brindai Randhan Venu Radhara Shudhaya Purayan Gopa Brindai Brindaranyam Sapadaраmanam Plavishad Gita Kirti. One of the sweet, most excellent verses from Srimad Bhagavatam. One of the topmost excellent nectarine verses from Srimad Bhagavatam describing Krishna's beauty, Krishna's nectarine playful pastimes while walking on the land of Braja, blissfully walking on the land of Braja, thereby on the Mother Earth, while absorbed in his sweet flute play, engaged in playing his flute, playing flute songs, thereby irresistibly attracting all the surroundings, everybody through that irresistible charm of his flute song. He himself receiving so much pleasure from that flute song, also inundating the whole surroundings, all around with divine sweetness, ambrosia of his flute song. The topmost manifestation of the Shabda Brahma, Krishna's flute song, topmost manifestation of the musical melodies, divine musical melodies, flute songs, and attracting the hearts of all the surroundings towards him. The Lord of all beauty, the Lord of all transcendental beauty, the Lord of all transcendental nectar, nectarine taste, the Lord of all transcendental compassion, transcendental love and mercy, and also the Lord of all nectarine playfulness, Lord of all nectarine playfulness. the Lord of all super excellent nectarine musical melodies. That is Krishna. Krishna, the all attractive. Krishna, the all attractive. The one supremely attractive. Question may arise, why we are not being attracted? Because we don't want to be attracted. We have to start wanting. Anyhow, we have to start wanting him somewhere. Then reciprocation, some response, reciprocation will start coming. Otherwise, he is Supreme Lord, no, absolute, the supreme, absolute, infinite, divine truth. Okay, he is always so occupied, most busily occupied to taste himself, herself, in his own infinite nectarine taste. If you don't want him, he also doesn't bother. Oh, you are doing fine without me. Okay, do it. Okay. You don't need me. Okay, I am also not concerned about you. Like that. But when we start needing him, start giving him the message, we begin to be giving him the message, heartfelt message. Oh my beloved Lord, I truly need you. I truly need you. I cannot live my life without your connection, without you. Then at some point, even some glimpse of the experience of his response, reciprocation comes. But that lowlam, I want you, I want you with all my love. Lowlam means intensely loving want of Krishna. If that is there, even in a glimpse form in our heart and pure, that works. At least that makes a start, whether or not we realize, whether or not we directly realize about we're going towards Krishna or starting to connect to Krishna in a glimpse form, but it happens. Whether or not we directly realize, it is happening. Very subtle, fine way. When that grows more, develops more, then it becomes more tangible to the devotees. More tangible. That taste becomes more tangible to his devotees. And starts feeling wonderful, mystically wonderful happiness, ambrosial happiness, even with a glimpse of the connection with Krishna, real connection with Krishna. Ambrosial connection with Krishna, even a glimpse. What to speak more of when it starts happening more and more, with little more prominence, that is inexplicable ambrosial experience, unaccountable ambrosial happiness, joy of life. But that happens on the advanced stage, more developed stage. Gaur Hari. Okay, I spontaneously started speaking.